water.
This is Live Mix at 6 with
One around?
Well, oh, thank you, very, very nice of you. Well, hello, Michael. You have to grab a microphone if you want to talk.
I want to talk.
Yeah, Mike, it's Mike on the mic.
I'm good at this.
Are you a Mike or are you a Michael?
I'm actually a Michael.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a Michael.
Any nicknames we need to know about?
Nope.
Just McClinton.
McClinton.
It sounds like the band might have some nicknames for you.
Yeah, we don't go there.
Irishman from Jersey?
Irishman from Jersey.
Yeah? Yeah. You play anything?
I play guitar.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But never in the song?
They won't let me.
Really?
Well, all in the past, I get to play guitar every once in a while,
Yeah.
and it's only when they feel like it's okay.
Yeah.
If they're having a good week, I get to. If not, then that, no.
The new album is called?
The new album is called New Rising.
How many albums does the band McClinton have?
This will be the second album.
Yeah, and you can get it wherever your digital download.
You'll be able to get it digitally downloaded. You'll be able to. We're working on a thing where we're going to try and get it into Walmart right now.
Oh,
You'll be able to, we're going to try and get it all over the place.
That's good. You get it to Walmart, you get all the classy folks buying it. Ouch. you ever go to Walmartians.com?
No.
If you need some entertainment, I never like to promote Walmart, especially today, National Mom and Pop Store Day, but Walmartians.com, very entertaining.
Yes, huh?
Oh, very entertaining.
I got to check that out.
Yeah, it's just like walking through the store, but you don't have to actually go to the store.
That's a plus.
Yeah. So the last album, were people buying it?
Yeah, we got a good response. I mean, we had a really good response overseas. I mean, What I Become, we released the video for What I Become and sent it over there, and it just went
overseas, more specifically,
like Asia, like over in Asia.
It's amazing. The
they
folks,
love rock music.
The folks in the Far East absolutely love American rock and roll.
I mean, we've done well over here too. We got somebody's trying to sell a couple copies on Amazon right now, so we give them away at shows. Like you buy a ticket, come to the show, we'll give you a CD.
Yeah.
You know, it helps get people in the doors because clubs aren't like they used to be.
No, it's a different world.
It's a different world.
Yeah.
I remember back in, I'm not going to say, but I toured with a bunch of bands, and the places would be packed. People would be up to the stage.
Sure.
Now, I mean, to get somebody up to the stage, I think you got to give them $100.
So would you agree with the statement that bands don't draw like they once did?
I would agree with this.
Or the concert experience in general is just not like it once was.
I think it's over. They got it overpriced and over. They don't give what they used to give. That's
right. Now, how about the club scene? You guys still play the club scene?
We're still playing the club scene, and we've been doing very well. I mean, last week we played a place in Manville, New Jersey, and we put 150 people in the place.
You're playing the same place
called Rhythms.
You play the same place once over and over again. So
not over and over. We try and split it up because we don't want to get stagnated into a place.
Yeah.
But if somebody calls, if a promoter calls us to say you want to play with such and such, we'll play with them.
You play covers?
We do 2 covers in the set. Yeah.
That's it.
Right now.
We're
working on a few other ones.
What are they?
We do In the Air Tonight, but Our Way from Phil Collins.
Yeah.
And then we also do If You Could Only Tonic, If You Can Only See.
Oh yeah.
We're really good at that one.
Yeah. Well, I hope you're really good at all of them, McClinton.
We're working on a few other ones right now, so we could rotate them out. I mean, we love doing our own stuff, and that's the only way people are going to know who we are, really.
Right.
They come out and they see what we're doing, and we get that Empty Silhouettes, the one we just played, is going to be released to radios.
Yeah.
And we're working really hard.
Would you call this a heavy metal act?
I wouldn't call it heavy metal.
Would you call it a hard rock act?
I would call it a hard rock.
I mean, it's definitely pretty hard.
Yeah, the new stuff is pretty intense. I mean, when we brought Frank and Albert on, we kind of changed the way.
Now, Frank and Albert, you got to.
Oh, I'm sorry. Frank is one of my lead and rhythm guitar player, and Albert's my bass player.
And then you got to introduce the rest of
And then we have Johnny Race on lead and rhythm guitar, and then we have Albert Rosa on. Vinny Sardo on drums. And then we have our road manager here, Leo, who...
I like this. You got Vinnies and Leos and stuff.
Yeah, you know what? Our new producer is called Leo, too, so we go Leo Longhair and Leo Q-Tip.
Oh, yeah. So, everybody needs a Leo Q-Tip.
Well, Leo... Sorry, Leo. No, you want to go check out Leo Canteri. He did 300 violins on. He was just had his commercial on the Super Bowl pre-show, which he's amazing at everything he does.
And he's working with you.
And he's working. He likes us.
All right. Well, you were telling me off the air you're excited about these upcoming dates. So plug a couple dates.
I am upset. I'm very excited.
Do some name dropping on here.
I do that good. We're doing a show with Mike Tramp on July 14th and 17th. We're doing a show with Tough on, is that May 1st?
May 1st.
Yeah, May 1st at the Saint in Asbury Park, New Jersey, and then we're going to be with Eric Martin from Mr. Big on September. It's either 18th or 28th. I'm not sure.
28th.
That's why you have.
You have to go up on the website. Well, you go up on McClintonmedia.com, and all the dates are up there. And we have some other big things coming out. Actually, on Monday, we just did an interview with Full Access Magazine out of Florida.
Yeah.
They reviewed the new song, and we got a really high review with it.
Yeah.
Victoria Rapp wrote the article, and she did a phenomenal job. And it's a very well-known magazine. So we're actually on the cover with Papa Roach, which is.
That's always good.
Yeah. I just hung with. I was just hanging. Hanging with Chris Daughtry like 3-4 weeks ago.
What's going on with that thing hanging from your neck?
This from my neck is
the band is very jeweled in silver jewelry, crosses and chains and it's definitely one of the most jeweled bands that have come through the studios here.
I have a 10-month-old little girl.
Now, and that's like a piece of a puzzle right there.
Yes, and what my fiance did was she went and had 2 puzzle pieces.
Oh yeah.
When my daughter was born.
Yeah.
And each one says "I love my daddy," and then it says Charlie on the front.
Yeah.
And they connect. So when we're apart, when I'm on the road, I always have a piece of them.
Oh, very good. So there's 3 pieces that all go together.
Yeah, there's Ronnie.
I like this.
Yeah,
I like this. For our jewelers listening, this is an excellent idea.
Right. Well, as you know, I think the last time I said I had 4 kids. I have 2 boys and 2 girls.
Yeah.
My daughter Danielle Brittany McClinton, and then Michael Kevin McClinton, and then Alan Cisco, which is my stepson, who I've had since he was 2, and I love him as much as he was mine.
Yeah.
And then I have my 10-month-old baby girl, Charlie Bear.
See, now I know why you're a musician, because you got to get the hell out of the house sometimes, because that's got to drive you nuts.
Well,
man, is the Easter Bunny coming to your house?
Of course.
Only if everybody behaves.
Well, I got no choice.
Yeah.
Ronnie will have it no other way, you know.
4 kids.
We got to remember, I'm a rocker from back in the day, so
yeah.
we like to, play out shows.
Okay, now you told me that you were a cancer survivor too.
Yes.
What kind?
Colon.
Ooh,
Yes.
really?
Yes.
I mean, not that any of them you would say, oh, that's not a bad one. I mean, they're all bad, but
They're all bad.
I guess that one makes me kind of a little bit more.
Yeah.
Wow, and you're a survivor. You beat it. Totally gone.
It'll be 5 years next month.
Wow.
And 4 or 5 years next month.
Yeah.
I have to check. I go to Florida I go to Florida
to get checked out
every 2 months. To get checked out.
Now, see, I think that is really something that's like a message you could be delivering.
Well, we are with the new song that the next song we're doing. We thought it came back, and I was in a hotel in Florida, and I wrote this song called Over It, just because I was tired.
Yeah.
It gets old.
Yeah.
And it gets old real fast.
Now, are you good to talk about it?
I'm good to talk.
All right.
Do I get choked up? Yeah, I get choked up.
I can tell you. It's obviously an emotional thing for you.
I won't mention my age, but
how old were you when you got diagnosed? Can you tell me that?
Well, 5 years. No, because then you're gonna know. You're good.
Well,
you're really good. Listen,
you know.
I'm young. I'm not that old.
Yeah.
I'm in my 40s.
Well, I've heard many guys. One of the guys who works here, he even said it. He said you got to get checked out, and it's like anticipation of death is worse than death itself. The anticipation of the checkout is probably worse than getting it.
Well, I credit my son Michael for even I would have never even known. I woke up one morning and he was like, "Dad, what's that bruise on your side?" And I was like, "What bruise?" I looked down and it was there. I went to the doctors and we went through it. It was rough.
Yeah, so that was a long, hard fight.
It was a real
Now, how many years to beat it?
3.5.
Wow. Did you go through chemo and all that stuff?
I went through the chemo pill.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So then you don't lose your hair or what?
I didn't lose my hair.
And you don't have to go through...
I lost my teeth.
You lost your teeth?
Yeah.
So, wait, they fall out?
Yeah, they start cracking. My whole gum lines are all... We're working on getting, implants.
So then you get like veneers or something redone. Oh, wow, that's an incredible story.
Well, I also have a cousin, Scotty. You said something about the leukemia thing.
There's an event here at Secrets on Saturday for one of the gentlemen who's worked security for years and years, a guy by the name of Dan Ellis, and that's like a brotherhood, like a fraternity. We were talking about it yesterday, the security personnel. And those guys have all come together and got together with Secrets, the home base here, and they're putting on a benefit Saturday afternoon. They're going to have a huge turnout from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. $10 donation at the door gets you, a little buffet and some happy hour prices.
As he fights it, if you ever need a band to come down here and play for a cause like that,
we could have tied this together with that.
If I knew, we would have come down and we would have played it because
we
you know, we're
that's something that's close to
very
your heart,
near to my heart.
obviously.
You
Yeah,
know,
obviously.
I also have a Scotty a cousin named Scotty who's fighting leukemia, Scotty
Yeah.
Fairlane. His father was a state police officer in New Jersey, and he passed away over the summer. He got hit by a car on his motorcycle, and Scotty fights. He's a hard fighter, and I just seen a post last week that he received an award for my uncle from one of the motorcycle groups, and I look at him, and he fights every day. He misses his father, and it's tough.
That's really an incredible story. What you have to run into a lot of folks that are either survivors or going through it right now.
Yes.
What do you say to them? Like if we have listeners, I'm sure we have plenty of listeners right now who are going through the same fight that you've either been through or whatever.
It's worth the fight. I mean, I had a friend, Jess, and she's listening right now. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have done it.
That's pretty incredible stuff, man. Yeah. Take a minute. Take a minute and grab a beverage, and we'll come back. Oh, what's the song? What's the song called?
The song's called "Over It."
Over it. All right, we'll get over it with McClinton right after this. Don't go anywhere. Good stuff, man.
Love you, brother.